I actually met Chris through an AYA from the same children's hospital that we were treated at, and his name was Freddie. He passed away a couple of years ago, but he really wanted me to be introduced to Chris because he was a newly diagnosed patient, and he just kind of wanted someone to talk about the process with. And I'm gonna leave this part up to Chris because he remembers things a lot differently than I do. So Chris, go ahead.
All right. So Freddie, when I met him, he was just telling me how he's like, yeah, you might lose your hair, it's gonna go back. And then he started mentioning how he knew a guy that also had testicular cancer. And he's like, and he asked me if I would like to meet him. So I was like, yeah. And then Ralph came the next day, I think, and he sat down and he talked to me, and he was talking to my mom. That was a day before my surgery, so it was on Friday. So the next day, Friday. And Ralph, he's talking to us, right? And then he's all like, the next day he's like, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Do you want some In-N-Out? So I was like, oh yeah, I would love some In-N-Out.
We're Californian, don't hate on us. We like In-N-Out.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I love some In-N-Out. He's like, yeah, because after your surgery, they're not gonna allow you to eat, burgers or that many things. So he's like, so what's your favorite? So I was like, he was gonna pay for it. So I was like, I'll get a double animal style strawberry shake. And he really did come and like bring me all of that. Later we find out that he was actually there to visit somebody else, but he brought me some In-N-Out anyways. So we ended up
I was actually visiting that other patient, Freddie.
Yeah.
And I was getting him food, and it just so happened that they were both like neighbors. And
so he had to bring me, he couldn't bring just one guy food.
Yeah, exactly. Especially my newly found ball buddy. Are you kidding? Like, I felt it right there, man. I was like, this is my guy.
One of the things that stuck one of the things that stuck to me and my mom my mom always throws it at him too, is that after my surgery, he was there. We didn't even know this guy, and he was there. He was supporting my mom. He was waiting for me to wake up after my surgery. Like, he really was a great guy. Is a great guy.
Thank you.
He's talking to my mom though about his treatment and what he went through, and he accidentally throws in there, he's like, yeah, in the treatment that your son is about to get has a 10% chance of getting leukemia, and I actually got it.
Yeah.
So he throws it. Rob, I don't know if you want to say something.
Granted, so granted, let me defend myself for a second.
Okay.
You were the first patient that I ever mentored. Okay. And not in a million years did I ever think I was going to be a mentor for anybody. And so I think it was just word vomit trying to have the conversation keep going. And so in my head, I'm just going to let everything out so they know everything. And so I think that's kind of where I crossed the line. And I was like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. I got to go. I'll be back whenever, if you have me late. And I think I left maybe like 5 or 10 minutes right after I said that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really screwed that up. But here we are, right?
Yeah, here we are. I 5 years passed. No other secondary treatments.
Bravo, you beat
I know, right?